All right, here we go. Welcome to our team, Rising Phoenix International team call. And what is the date today? I don't even know. The 13th. We are heading smack into the middle of November, and there are a lot of really great things going on. So let me just barrel through. I hope you guys brought like pen and paper because, oh my gosh, the announcements are just crazy redonkulous right now. Okay, can everyone see my screen? Someone give me a thumbs up. Audio is good. Okay. So yes, we are going to be blessed by Michelle Drysdale tonight. I'm super excited for her to share her story and what she has learned in this journey to hit this milestone gold diamond rank. And I already have a little sneak peek of what she's going to share, and it's going to be awesome. I want to make sure that everyone knows that Coach Summit, I always talk about this during every team call because it is that important. See all those people in that picture on the right? They are part of our big team. We are actually a subsidiary team of something much, much bigger. And I think you're going to learn tonight how Summit played a pretty big part in Michelle's story. But we are going to be in Indianapolis in 2018. If you are a success starter, meaning in your first 3 months as a coach, let's say you hit Success Club for the first 3 consecutive months. So if you're a brand new coach in November, you hit Success Club in November, December, and January, you get a free ticket to Indianapolis. And this is not your typical conference. We do workouts, we do parties, we have lots of fun. We learn a ton of information. There's just nothing that can duplicate or replace owning your business in such a way that you get to this conference. So make sure you check out the FAQ on the dates and go ahead and get your ticket. If you are a success starter, they will refund that back to you. So wanted to make sure everyone knows that there is a daily $100 prize happening right now until like from now through December 12th. So you can check out FAQ 85, 86, but there are 2 daily winners, one for a nutrition post and one for a fitness post. And so it all has to do with double time. You have to include both hashtags double time fit and sweepstakes in order to be entered to win. So that is a huge thing that they are doing. And I don't know about you, but I like winning a nice $100 bill. That's fun. Wanted to highlight top coaches of last week. Myself and Lonnie Stokes, Elizabeth, Michelle, Robin, and Stacy. We are really going to, going into 2018, make sure that we are highlighting the efforts that are made toward that 500 strong coach PV model. So make sure that you are trying to help people and meet them where they're at and just get them plugged in whatever way possible. If for some reason they cannot see the absolute package, all in value of the challenge pack, there's a lot of ways that we can get them started, and it will add to that customer PV, which will add to your profitability and make you a stable, strong emerald, which then produces into a stable, strong diamond. All right. Real quick, congratulations to Dan Stokes and Stacy Hennington and Robin for being new emeralds on our team. That is a huge accomplishment. Oh, I should say for our new coaches, emerald just means that you have sponsored your first 2 coaches into your organization. You start to earn an additional income source called the Team Cycle Bonus. When you achieve Success Club, you then qualify for free customer leads. So it is a big deal. It's kind of like that very first promotion where Beachbody then recognized you as being legitimately open for business and not just enjoying the discount for yourself. I wanted to give a huge shout out to Amy for getting her first 60-day success starter status. She's got 30 more days to go just to hit Success Club in November, and she'll get her free ticket to Summit. So we're super excited for her. Everyone cheer her on. She's been working so stinking hard to reach some big goals and get that free ticket. Lonnie, we want to recognize her as our precious Ruby coach. It won't last very long though, because Rubies usually only last just this much amount of time before something So we claim bigger things for Lonnie, but we celebrate Ruby. Way to go, sister. You've got the hardest part done. So like, just run after it. Okay, and Michelle, everyone get a whoop whoop because we got a diamond in the house. Okay, so diamond is like the gateway to leadership in Beachbody. It is a very big milestone. It's definitely not a landing place. You want to just continue to keep on growing from diamond, but it is a huge milestone. And like I said, the gateway into leadership in Beachbody. She was announced on the wake-up call this morning. I don't know if anyone heard it, but I was like, I heard my coach announced. I was so excited. So way to go, girl. Okay, for those of you who were green with envy over our last little weekend adventure in Vegas, I want you to circle the dates, October 4th through 7th of next year. We're going to be back at the ARIA for our leadership conference. In order to qualify for leadership, you have to be a five-star diamond coach. So diamond is like the most you can achieve for yourself personally. Everything beyond that is about helping other people achieve diamond. And so that's totally possible for anyone. Just set your sights on the date and we can reverse engineer it for you if that's something you want to shoot for in 2018. Okay, who's circling the date? Dude, it was so fun. Did you guys like really get that? It is so stinking fun. So yeah, get there. Okay. Also, just wanted to highlight that next week is a big week for qualifiers. The diamond bonus, your last chance to start that 6-week hold is Wednesday night, right before Thanksgiving. So that's one of the reasons why we are doing this Sprint to Emerald, add to group is because we are doing everything we can to help you guys get it done before the holiday so you can just relax and chill and be fully present and celebrate and be grateful at a whole next level kind of thing. So make sure that you are aiming for that. Same deadline for New Leader Conference. You have to start, if you haven't already, start your 1-star rank advancement and hold it for 6 weeks and also have 10 elite points. So that deadline is also next Wednesday night. All right, real quick. You haven't seen, I'm like running out of breath. Too many announcements. Okay. We're going to do a Secret Santa thing this year, which I'm super excited about because it's a way for us all to get to know each other. So please look for the post on our team page. There's a little form you can fill out, which will ask about your likes and dislikes and, what your hobbies are and interests and stuff. And then you will be randomly assigned to someone and you'll get a sweet note of personal encouragement from a member on our team. So I hope everyone participates in that because I think it's going to be super fun. Also, I have a little giveaway going on our team page. So if you listen to the wake up call, this little contest will run all week until Friday. So if you listen to the wake up call and you answer that question to me privately, I've got a set of those resistance bands that you'll be using in 80-day obsession. And I will be mailing those out to a person selected at random from whoever answers the question that is posted on our team page. All right. Everyone knows A Little Obsessed is airing again this week. So if you missed it the first time, you get another opportunity. So that's super awesome. You can check BOD for the details on that. November to Remember is underway. Realize that you can have 3 Success Club points for the Double Time All Access Challenge Pack. Really all the difference is in that is that they've swapped out the containers for the Double Time Ball. So what I've been doing is enrolling people for Double Time and then mailing them the $7 containers. Win-win. So that's worked for me. Obviously you don't have to do that, but if you want the extra Success Club points to make life a little easier, that's been my strategy. Okay. Also just wanted to, in case you missed the call last week with Stephanie, we've got a whole new portion fix being added to Beachbody On Demand in 2018, so stay tuned, but know that it's going to be a way for us to help people with just the nutrition part of what we do. Instead of like having them to like go all in with like an exercise program, we can help them make those first step changes with just nutrition. with the Portion Fix channel on Beachbody On Demand. We also, anybody excited about the snack bars, like the little protein bars that they're coming out with? They're so yummy, you guys. I'm not kidding. They were really good. They are going to be probably rolling out in like April 2018. They still are in prototype. Like we literally had a little bar that was like prototype. It didn't even have a name yet. So they were really delicious, and I know they're working on other flavors. But right now they have peanut butter chocolate and chocolate cherry almond, which is so good. Also coming in the spring is this new program I'm super excited about called To Be Mindset. And this is all about helping people who are kind of trapped in that vicious cycle of emotional eating. Really works on having the right mindset and relationship with food, and like removes the stress of the exercise piece. And so I really am excited about this for those that have, struggled with making those healthy choices in the shift. Because I think this is going to be a game changer for them. This is really important. I especially included it for Leanne. She'll be watching the recording of this probably tomorrow. But now we can add UK customers to my Challenge Tracker app, which is huge because for the longest time, obviously forever, we haven't been able to do that. So it's been updated. You just have to make sure that the latest version of the Challenge Tracker app is downloaded, and it should work. Also, a little reminder for those of you who love an extra hustle challenge, there is an up-and-comer Success Club promotion going on where if you are a diamond coach or below, you can actually win one of 3 rooms to Riviera Maya next year. You have to be one of the top Success Club point earners for that given month of the ranks diamond and below. And you guys, it's not as many as you think it is. So if that's something you want to push for, you totally could do it. So anyway, that's just a reminder of that. Okay. Whoo! Guys, that was like nutso. I can't even, I'm like out of breath. All right. But now we are to like the good stuff. Did we lose Michelle? Did we lose Michelle? Yeah. Where are you? That's hilarious. Hold on a second. She actually, she just sent me a screenshot. She's like, oh my gosh, it got kicked off. That's hilarious. Everyone say a prayer for the technology. That's so funny. Hold on. Well, this is where like you're like at dead air and I have to fill space.
I have a question.
Bring it.
Okay, so we did the Little Obsessed last week, and she mentioned something about hour workouts. So a few of my ladies were like, oh my goodness, are these all going to be an hour workout?
Not all. Andrew actually recorded the session where Autumn was talking about 80-day obsession at leadership. And so I've asked him to put it on YouTube, and I will share it in our team page as soon as that's available. Okay. I haven't even watched that session yet. It's on his phone because I left early to get my hair done. Because, a girl's got priorities.
Yeah, it's priorities. Got it.
So that was like the finale dance night. I was like, I'm going to go get my hair done. But from what I understand, many of the workouts are an hour long. Not all.
Did y'all do the trial?
The trial? The last week, A Little Obsessed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So I did too. And I don't think any of them were an hour though, right?
No.
Okay. But you're thinking the trial was maybe that long, but the real thing will be longer. Is that what you're thinking, Lana?
I heard that too, that they're going to be an hour and not for beginners. But I would think anyone would be able to do it. You just have to modify. So I'm curious to get more information on it.
Yeah, I did watch her live at one point a month or so ago, and she said that we need to be getting our challengers amped up for it, that it is going to be pretty intense.
Yeah, Elizabeth just said the real thing's 45 to 60 minutes long. And it is intense. Like, I don't know if you did those slider things where you pull, you're like laying down, you pull your legs in and do like the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for years I like those, but there were other things I was like, oh no. But I don't have the bands though. I was using paper plates, which worked pretty well.
For years when I taught, I would carry plastic bags, tons of plastic bags to my classes to do sliding exercises. So if you plastic bags work or slippery socks for some of the things.
Yeah.
Paper plates work.
Yeah.
I do like the sliders though.
Yeah, I have some of those.
Those are awesome.
I saw Michelle's thing kind of go frozen, and then I never saw her again.
Can she just call us back?
I know, she's trying. Bless her heart. She's stressed out. She's like, this is my phone. This is my computer. We'll give her 2 more minutes. Oh, man. Like, stupid technology. Any other questions, though?
Yes. My new coach is not allowed to have vitamin K, and there's K in Shakeology. And I just found that out.
Huh.
What's the condition?
It's a blood thinner. So if you're on blood thinners, you're not allowed to take an additive vitamin K. And I Googled it, and it's like, oh, okay, that's true.
Is there vitamin K in the performance line?
I don't know. I'll look that up.
I would check that. Michelle Rasmus is like, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. So I would definitely check into the performance line and see if that does or doesn't.
And then have them call and switch. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give that a try. Okay, let me see if I can get her on.
Bye.
I see an iPhone on. Michelle. Yay! I can't hear. Do you have audio?
You're stopping your breath sometimes. It makes you look smaller, and you're smaller enough. You need to expand always.
Okay. I hear someone's background.
Hi.
Yay! Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Okay, sweet friend. I'm so thankful that you were able to get back on. I was like, I'm stressed for her. Yeah, it is my pleasure to officially introduce brand new Diamond Coach, Michelle Drysdale. She and I have been friends since high school. And I was totally scared to invite her to be a coach in this business because she was posting such amazing things and I could see her passion for fitness. And I was like, man, she would be an amazing coach. And it was one, I remember the day specifically, and God was like, you need to invite her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we haven't talked in forever. And I felt super intimidated because I just didn't know if she knew what I was doing or even remembered me. And God worked it all out for an amazing story. So she has over 22 years, yes?
Yes.
As a fitness professional, everything from being an instructor, personal trainer, to managing teams. And when she caught the vision for this business, she has been like a bulldog, just running after that goal. And I've been so proud to watch her blossom and see her purpose just be re-energized and a greater vision for her life. So, Michelle, without further ado, why don't you share with us your story, and then we'll segue into the 3 things that you want to share with us about this adventure of becoming a new Diamond Coach.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, Joy. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Okay, so just a little bit about me and how I became a coach and why. So like Joy said, before I became a Beachbody coach, I was already in the fitness industry. So about, I'm going to say 7-8 years ago, I was approached by a colleague to become a coach. And the way it was presented to me was you just basically you'll have a site and people will come to your site and you'll be able to increase your income, and it's really easy. So so I was like, okay, sure. So I signed up, and that was it as far as any training. There was no mentorship. There was no business starter academy. There was zero training, and there was no team to actually learn from or follow. So I would log into the coach back office, and I realized, I was like, okay, I'm not making any money. I don't have any customers, and nobody's buying from me. So that ended my coaching gig at the time. It just it wasn't, nothing came from it. So anyway, fast forward to June of this year, Joy approached me. And she's like, hey, have you ever thought about becoming a coach? And I was like, oh, God, yeah. Well, I'm not doing that. No way. Absolutely not. I know what it's about, and I'm not going there. So I said no a couple times, and then she was really nice, and I'm learning from her. And she was like, well, that's okay. Let me just, jump into the free challenge group. And so I was like, okay, fine. I didn't have anything to lose. So I jumped into her challenge group, and I was actually really intrigued by the entire thing, and interested. So I ended up saying yes to the coaching thing, but here's how I said yes. I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to I'll fill out the coaching application. So I don't need all the other stuff. I'm just going to sign up as a coach, and I can, do this. And then soon after, I realized, well, I don't have anything to talk about, because if I don't have the programs or the Shakeology or anything, I just don't have much. So that led to the challenge pack, and the rest is history. And I fell in love with Shift Shop and 21 Day Fix, Extreme, and PIO. And I actually just got certified in PIO a couple weekends ago. So I'm really excited about that, and working on kind of getting my ducks in a row for figuring out a studio where I can teach PIO live. So, and my whole family loves Shakeology, and it's the staple in our family. So that's how that happened. Honestly, I really didn't plan on becoming a coach at all, but I liked what I saw being in the challenge group, and I saw a bigger picture, and I saw the potential and just the mission that everyone was on. So that's my story, how I ended up becoming a coach. And okay, so let's see. The next thing is the 3 lessons I've learned on the road to diamond, or just on this journey overall. So okay, so 3. First one is deciding to overcome my fears. The second one is to be consistent, and the third is to trust the process. So let me back up a little bit on the first one, and I'm going to name my fears. It was definitely a fear of failing, a fear of becoming too salesy, and a fear of ruining my reputation as a fitness professional that I was already doing. So all of those, that's a lot of fears. So a lot of fear going on, and I realized, not on my own, but through the personal development that this company allows us and gives us, that fear's fake, and it's just in your head. And so the only way to overcome those fears is through action. So just take action, just start doing something. So which has actually helped me in my life in just all aspects of it. So I'm still working on it, and it's, I'm a work in progress for sure. And I honestly, even though it's a diamond title, I still feel like a baby coach because I'm still learning. So number 1 was definitely to decide to overcome my fears. That was number 1. Okay, so number 2 is to be consistent with those vital behaviors, and those are inviting inviting, and personal development, which I love, proof of the products, and recognizing the challengers and other coaches. So, and specifically, I needed to be consistent with inviting and talking to people and not being afraid. And so sometimes I think, oh, I'm afraid to talk about it. And so instead of thinking about how afraid I am to talk to someone, I would just start talking. So again, it goes back to action and trying to overcome all the fears. And the only way to do that is to just do something. Okay, number 3 is to trust the process. So I clearly had a lack of trust in this whole thing because of my start as a coach way back when, and nothing came of it. And so clearly just didn't trust the process. And I jumped in head first. So I was 3 weeks into coaching, and that's right around, it was in June. So July was Success Club, New Orleans. So Joy's like, well, you should try to make it to New Orleans Success Club, and be great. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know. But then actually I thought, okay, I need to figure out if this is really something I want to do or not do. And I figured there was a learning curve, and going to Summit, I was hoping maybe I could shave off a little bit of that learning stuff and just kind of soak it all in and really figure out if this was something that I wanted to do. So went to New Orleans. I shared a room with, I think, 8 strangers, but it turned out to be great. And again, you just kind of got to go for it, do it. And I'm so glad I did. I met a lot of great people. I found out what this company really is all about on a massive scale. And it was just like, I mean, it was amazing. So anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm in. I'm all in. So I came back from Summit, and I made my husband a coach, and I had another coach. So I was Emerald like the next day after Summit, and I had a better kind of understanding about the whole process, and I was excited about it, and I still am. And just doing the programs for me, even as I've been in the industry for 20 plus years, I mean, I realized how complacent I was just within my own workouts. So, I mean, PIO has challenged me, and Shift Shop and all the other programs that, I'm excited about fitness again. And that's, that's awesome because I've been in forever. So, I think that's about it. Did I cover everything, Joy?
You did amazing. The thing I remember most about Summit was that how fearless. It's interesting to me that fear was like the number one thing you had to overcome, because I remember at Summit how fearless you were. I remember you like posting a picture with Jeff Hill, like you hunted down corporate executives and you were talking to them and taking selfies with them, and just like, so you have like radiant joy, just like in your element. And so I've loved that about your story, that you have like really pursued knowledge and tried to get around people who like needed, like who had the knowledge and the influence that you were looking for, so that you could take that and leverage it to help you achieve your next goals. I think that's very unique. I would be so intimidated, but you were like right up there, like with them. And I was like, man, like I'm learning something. I'm learning how to be fearless just, by watching you engage with everyone. It was just so cool. Do you remember that?
I remember.
Yeah.
I just didn't know who anybody was, so that's the only reason. I didn't know how important everybody was, so that's probably why I just was like, hey, hi, and
No, but it was awesome because they're just normal people,
Right.
and it showed me like I need to not be so intimidated by normal people. Like, who cares what their title is? Like, look at this. This is awesome. So how do you feel like your life has changed since becoming a coach?
My life has changed. I think I have a better vision of my future and where I'm going to be in 2, 3, 5 years, and just more confidence and with myself, my family, and just this whole journey. And it's awesome because it's kind of like you get to this point in your life and your kids are about to leave for college. One of mine's already gone, but so I have something to not just keep me busy, but I have like a plan and a mission to help others, but also just get better along the way. And it's changed my life in that sense. And, with all my limited beliefs of what I thought I could do or couldn't do, I'm kind of growing out of that, and it's awesome. It feels awesome. So
that's cool. So what would you say to all these coaches who are pushing for big goals?
You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I mean, just keep on keeping on. Honestly, it's something that you all can do. I mean, I don't have any special like power or anything, and just keep on being authentic and loving on people, and it will happen.
Yay! Okay, so everyone's got to give like a big old whoop whoop because I remember my first call. It was like so nerve-wracking, and you did amazing. So well done.
Thank you,
Michelle. And you've been working so hard to hit the goal. So I'm very proud of you, and I know the sky's the limit. This is just the beginning of many celebrations for you. So keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions for Michelle while we are all connected? Everyone's like,
that's fine.
Everyone's like, I just want to get to work. Well, all right, we will wrap it up. And just know that I love you guys. Keep pushing, keep running strong, and know that you are doing a great work just by helping other people, okay? All right.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.